Hey, good morning, all you rock stars out there, no ordinary men. Coming to you right now from southern Belize. It's 9:30 or 10:30 in the morning, our time, and 9:30 California time, 1:30 or 12:30 New York time, and then whatever the rest of the world, whatever you are, whatever time you are. I drink some coffee, man, because when I drink coffee, it allows me to understand a little bit more what's going on in the world. And then also understand, man, I got up this morning and going through my deal, and coffee helps me understand the great book of wisdom a little bit better. So was able to grab a hold of that and read through today's proverb of the day, wisdom of the day. And one thing that stuck out to me today was this passage that says, a leech has two suckers and that cry out more and more. Gosh, man, have you ever thought about that for a second? Like, leeches just suck. It's like what's happening in our world today is that people have bought into this idea that you've got to be good, or that it's this whole idea that you deserve what someone else has worked for, and you'll just suck. It's just, you suck. You're not willing to go out and do something. You just want to suck to get something. And I see that all the time. I'm dealing with a situation right now where dudes are wounded, man. Men are wounded. Little plug in, you need to get to a band of brothers if you find yourself in this situation. We're working on something right now where we're trying to crush some evil. It's a lot of corruption and different things. And so we're working through it with the law right now. And there's a few people, and there's one guy, like, this cat just can't help but to put pictures of himself and to talk about, like, look how good I am. Look what I'm doing. Like, I'm the man. And then he mentioned this thing that really wasn't that big of a deal. And he went, man, it takes balls to do what I just did. And I'm thinking to myself, oh my gosh, no. My wife is sitting there and she sees it. And she says, hey, that guy is wounded. Because I went off, man. I started going off on I got childish too. I was like, man, what a puss. This guy, what is his problem? Like, frig, dude. Do you have to, like, self-promote over and over? And he's taking credit for what other people are doing. And it's crazy. And my wife says, dude, he's wounded. Like, somebody in his life told him he would be nothing. Someone told him that his life was worthless. And now he wants the acclaim. He wants someone to say, dude, you matter. What you do makes a difference. I was fishing one day, and I was a teenager, and we were up on this little lake on this ridge, and I jumped in, and we swam around for a while. And that evening, we're sitting there making dinner, and I feel this thing on my inner thigh, like kind of a burning. So I whip down my trousers and I look, and there's a leech close to my junk, dude. And for you as men, you know what I'm talking about. Anything gets near that stuff, man, you get like, what? You go off on check mode, right? So I pull that thing off and it's squirming, it's all bloody, and I'm thinking, this dude just freaking leeched off of me. And I threw it on the ground, it's wiggling around. And it's not even concerned with staying alive. It's a little leech. Mouths are just trying to get attached to something again so it can suck off of somebody else. I'm like, what the heck? And a lot of dudes live their lives this way because they've been wounded. Because no one told them that they mattered. No one told them that their life is meant to do something great. No one told them, and so they go into adult life and they do whatever they can and get whatever they want. That's why we have corruption. Yeah, and it's evil, but they're just trying to get accolades for something. They're trying to succeed. There's no father in the home. So today, man, I'm going to go out and crush some evil today. I am. We're going to go, like, try to stop some corruption and different things like that. But let me say this, when I talk about crushing evil, there is different levels of crushing evil, and you better be prepared for it, and you better have your heart right. I mean, there's that level of crushing evil that the Navy SEALs do, our Green Berets do, that our unit guys do, that dudes that we don't even know what they're doing to protect people. They're going out and crushing evil. You have your Dave Eubanks at Free Burma Rangers, Victor Marks at Stun Child Rescue, man, Deliver Fund, Those dudes are crushing evil. They're getting after it, putting their lives on the line. And there are many more like that put their lives on the line, gathering intel and information and doing whatever they need to do. They're crushing evil. But you can crush evil too. All of us can. In our communities, we get out there and do something and stop what isn't right. That's crushing evil. If it's not the truth, then it's evil. So we crush it. We crush evil by explaining the truth and getting the truth out there. We crush evil by doing, not by sucking. We at No Ordinary Men, we talk about this because we weren't created to suck. We were created to do. We were created to do good, not be good, do good. Let be good be for the little boys. Like if they just deny wanting to do anything, whatever, be good, look good, get the accolades. But men, no ordinary men, want to go do. I talk to religious people all the time and they'll tell me, oh, the Bible says to be good also. I don't know. I have a hard time finding it. What I see is do good, do good, do good. That's what I see. Learn to do good. You know, it says, be good as I am good. And they use that one passage. It's like, yeah, be good as I am good. But he's good because he's doing. He's not just sitting. He's not just sitting around. He's actually, God saying, do good because I do good. I'm constantly moving to do good for other people. I'm trying to make life better for other people. Like you can crush evil in your home by telling your daughters that they're beautiful and they matter and that you would die for them. That, man, it's crazy. I would fight dragons for you. By your sons, by telling them, crush evil because you're crushing the voice by saying, dude, I love you. I love you and you've got what it takes. I believe in you. Reinforcing and affirming your children, telling your wife she's the most beautiful creature that God has ever created, because evil's going to come in and tell her two things. Either she's ugly and fat and no one loves her, or he's going to bring in some dude from the outside or a chick from the outside that's going to try to plead to emotion. Oh, you're beautiful. I would love you way better than he would. And how do we crush it? By letting her know and affirming that you would die for her, that she's beautiful, that you'll fight for her. It's crushing evil in the home. And stop looking at porn. Good God, man. Rubbing one off. Jeez Louise. Crush evil. Don't bring that into your house. We can go from the different small levels that crush evil all the way to the big levels that crush evil. And it's all the same because it's crushing that which doesn't belong. And it all involves with doing. Doing. Men, I want to encourage you. You men were not created to sit. You men were created for adventure. You were created to do. You were created to do good. I love the fact that we serve a God who isn't a God who so many religious people have taught, that is this passive, whiny crybaby. Or they've taught, he just hates everyone and he put us on the earth that's filled with hell because he wants us to suffer. No, we serve a God who, when man rejected him, said, I'll choose to work through the men who receive me and fight against that which they picked over me, which is evil. And they choose to do good, to change the world. And I'll help them because I want to share my life with them. That's you and I, no ordinary men, created to do good. Speak up when you see evil. There's no place for it in our world. There really isn't. Do it. Be the change. Do something, no ordinary men. So on a Tuesday morning, from Belize to the rest of you globally, you 300 plus freaking rock stars, go do something today. Encourage people, talk to them. Encourage your neighbors, encourage the people around you to do good, to get out there and make a difference in the neighborhoods. Crush evil. Crush evil. Don't let it around you. Don't compromise with it. You cannot compromise with evil. Ain't gonna happen. Hatred, you'll never compromise with hatred. If you compromise with hatred, it will just hate you and kill you anyways. And as to quote a very good friend of mine who says stuff to me like this all the time, never let evil dictate how you live your life. And when it rears its ugly head, shoot it in the face. I'm telling you right now, there is so much out there that wants to get you to suck. It wants to get you to suck. Don't hate, love. Don't sit back and watch. Do. Do good. As a famous dude that the world has seen and will see again once said, he said, let's settle this, learn to do good. Fight for the rights of orphans. Defend the widows. Feed them. Learn to do good. That's you, no ordinary man. Kill it on this Tuesday morning. Wreck it. Keep the conversation going. And come on, let's get on this thing. Ride the storm, right? Peace out from Belize.